Uh, this is an addendum to yesterday. Um, I might do the whole thing at some point, but this is just the addendum. It's about deities. It is something else, isn't it? Or maybe many else things, but at least one is power, a distillation of Aries that men would love, solidifying their position, justifying their suspicion of women. No more Greeks, those Helens and Clytemnestrae, them Phaedras and the Medeas, badly behaving and infuriating to their bruising boys. So interesting that the Greeks included all that. To this syndrome other volumes belong. These powers and impersonalities disappear in the monotheisms immaculately. But it does seem to lie somewhere else, not in the need of myth, the myth of the lion and the witch, but in some sense of explaining disappointment. This is usually so with rules. If I obey the rules, there will be a reward. Cultivate your flowers to be nothing more than something you invest in. That sense that things need to make sense, and since our writers, in a sense, are motivated to put pen to parchment, hopefully with a readership that wants to read and therefore buy, will cater to that sense of senselessness that malaises us. But what if it doesn't? What if, as some suggest, you walk out of your tent in the morning and the world buzzes with meaning? Too much. With sense. If the land whispers at you and the bees beckon. I wonder sometimes if the enduring Yahwehs and Allahs are really the most adaptable to modern life, the one where the buzz of meaning is covered in concrete. All the vibration is gone. A world like that could only belong to a daddy, to the ones we have forgiven for his unspeakable acts of cruelty because he did not inflict them on us yet. So my thought is that I have no space for this craggy father. All would be well, but you keep on killing. If you just stop, I don't know, maybe that is the problem. If you just stop, maybe you'd lose your meaning. What is happening in Palestine is inevitable God carnage. Sam Seder of the Majority Report, a very thoughtful fellow, said that one should vote for Kamala Harris because she seems marginally, possibly might be, more sympathetic to the Palestinians than Joe or Donald. One would think so, but apparently not. And why, in my non-God world, should I wait? This take is as arrogant as a supremacist can get. How many dead Palestinians while Kamala smiles and plays a villain? I could be friends with Israel without giving them guns. I could buy their olive oil. When your major world trade is in lethality, you need a God to make that work. What Seder said is actually obscene. Kamala's barbarity is rooted in her God, her manifest destiny, and that there is tradition deep of this in the Democrats. War is the game that fills the books. God says, Abraham, kill me a son. Abe says, man, you must be putting me on. God said, no. Abe said, what? God said, you can do what you want, Abe, but the next time you see me coming, man, you better run. So Abe said, where do you want this killing done? And the human caved to the deity he made because he wanted to be a leader. Go on, Kamala, kill me a proxy son in Ukraine where your devil roams. Anyway, I digress. God is invented as explained to explain things, truly to dogmatize what men will not investigate. I could say this God like I have another one, but I don't. I have no anti-Semitism because I have no other ism. All the isms are barbarous and indefensible outside the temple. I do run this through my mind. What is it that you could say or do to me that I would say you are anti-me? There are some of my kind who whine. Douglas Murray is an artist at it. He will not take the blame, but I will. I have no God or myth that defines me to defend. No one says to me, you better run.